So the good news is this thing has sat on the table for a few hours now, and I'm going to peel it up and just kind of see where it's at. The overflow that got onto the table was cured, so I just don't feel like waiting any longer. I said the heck with it. So I'm going to kind of, oh, there it goes, peel this off. I'm trying to be careful, that's why I'm looking at it. Otherwise, I tried to show it for the camera, but it's bendable. Oh, okay, never mind, hang on. It's all right. So something I didn't expect is here. I'll peel this apart. Yeah, and let go. Ooh, it's a little sticky on the side there, but it did come out, and it's stuck on the eye. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see that because, of course, the resin is clear. But let's see if I can take it off of the eye. Kind of. It is bendable, so I'll show you. I can bend it. I can move it. I am going to have to trim it up a little bit. There's some extra on the sides there. It mainly looks like a tadpole, the actual piece that I need. But I'm okay with the fact that it bends because I can kind of mold it instead of having it so rigid. And it'll just go back onto the eye where I need it, and then I can sculpt over it and go from there. So not necessarily the way I wanted to go about doing this. However, it works. I'm not going to complain, but I'm going to leave this to the side for a little while and maybe start it later on tonight. Just kind of give it a little bit more time to just chill out and get a little bit more cured up by the air or something, and I'll trim that and push on. But in the meantime, I also have been working on repairing the face piece. So everything is now blended from the top of it, the sides, and I went all the way. I even blended a little bit of that section there. So now I'm going to go ahead, start building a wall, and I'm going to use one of my newer kits of Smooth On Mold Max 30, and I'm going to finally get the negative silicone mold for this godforsaken thing. So let's get to making some clay walls and some flashing and get this done. So good news. I just don't feel like moving the camera. That's why I'm at a weird angle right now. But the Mold Star 30 completely cured. Boop. Look at that. So I'm going to demold all this stuff. You may be wondering why I haven't been using like a jacket, and thus I don't have to use so much. This was a kit and a half in total to pour to get it. I'm not that skilled with making the jackets, so that way all I have to do is make like a nice even skin around the whole thing like I did with the life cast. But I'm getting there. It's just I need more practice with it before I'm more confident to just go through it and do it. So until then, that's why I build the walls and just do a block mold. But let's take a look and see what we got. Let's see. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that shiny spot right there. That is not actually cured. I'm a little concerned. So I'm going to see. Let's see, get some powder out here. Stick my finger in the powder and see how far this goes. It's only on the surface, so I can, that is so weird, that one little spot. It's only on the surface, so I can go ahead and powder that up. Just kind of work that powder in there. And be good to go. Looks like it leaked through a little bit, but that's okay. Oh yeah, I did it on the nose. Right there on the nose. Right there on the nose, leaked through a little bit, but that's okay. Although, it was actually quite successful. I got my keys. Here, right there, right there. This one, not so much. I tried to recover it, but I don't know. I might just trim it and call it a day. So now, this guy will just need to get cleaned. So we'll put that to the side. And this guy, I need to get the clay off. So, peel out the flashing. Oh, they look so good. Oh, it picked up those little details. So again, I'll have to trim these little things right here, but, bam. And you get all those nice details. The lines that I put in, beautiful, picked up very well, blended in quite nice. So, well, bam. I'm gonna clean this up, and maybe, before I gotta go back to the job site, I can do a pour today of the rest of my Platsil 10 that I have left over, just to at least get a test out of this. But, ta-da! It worked! It actually worked! So I just wanted to take a sec here and show you. So this piece of clay has some of that dried silicone on it, and like I was saying, I can clean it, and it's not really going to be a problem. I can reintroduce it back to the batch of clay that I have. And since it's cured, all I got to do is just kind of rub my finger around it and on it, and it'll just roll off since it's cured. And then I can just reintroduce this into the pile. Boop, just like that. With this stuff, because it's not actually cured, I don't know if I'm going to be able to save this or not. I'll try with the powder, just kind of putting it on there. Maybe I can get it to roll off. Maybe I can't. So this will be kind of a more in-depth clean. I might be able to put some soap and water on it and get it from there and get it to roll off. But remains to be seen. So hoping for the best, because I really don't want to lose that much clay, even though, yes, I can just go buy some more, but it's not really the point. But it does make for a more difficult time if you want to try to save as much clay as possible, if you don't have a lot of money to keep going out and buying new stock. So I have it cleaned. It is nice and, well, as clean as it's gonna get right now. And I have the stone snap, and now I also have my old kit of Platsil 10 that's been sitting on my shelf for quite some time, and I just want to kind of go through it, use it before it's genuinely bad. And this, I'm using this now just to essentially get a practice go before I start using my Platsil 25 from Polytech that I have on the counter over in the kitchen. So I just want to see, I'll mix up a little bit of this, put it in there, put the stone over it, just let it sit there for a couple hours, pull it after that, and just see what it looks like. And I know it's probably going to have a few bubbles in it, like the, I don't know where the eye went, but when I did the eye, the first pull for the eye, before I started re-sculpting it, this had a lot of like really tiny bubbles, so I don't know if I should do an even longer pour. And what I mean is you're sitting like maybe 2 feet off of where you need to pour, and that's a way to get out bubbles from whatever it is if you don't have the vacuum pot to use. So I'm gonna go mix this up, pour it in, smack it down, and come back in a couple hours and see what I got. So the good news is I can solder still. I haven't soldered in a while, but I got the light bulb working, and this is on the old eye, but just as a test run. The bad news, even though the Platsil 10 cured, and it cured pretty evenly, I cannot get it separated from the mold. It is stuck on this godforsaken thing. Yes, I did prep it. Maybe I just didn't put enough. I don't know. It is ever so slowly wanting to come off, but it is so stuck that I'm essentially having to put it in hot water, let it soak, work it off minimally, and then let it re-soak again. I am so tired. I am going to continue to try to work this apart. Like I said, it is wanting to go. It's just, it's really married to the surface of this. if I can't, then essentially I'm gonna have to start over and redo anything that could have gone wrong this weekend did. I'm blaming the full moon at this point. There's nothing else I can think of to do. So yeah, if you've watched all this way, thank you so much, and hopefully the next time I post, I will have something of better news. Perhaps for the fact that I am redoing the eyepiece anyway, I might as well just say the hell with it, throw this all away, consider it just a bad attempt, and start from scratch. But I don't want to give up just yet, because it's a lot of money. At a minimum, just because of the cost. But anyway, thank you so much. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!